Hi, hello, and welcome everyone. Welcome back to the next reaction of Doctor Who. Today we're going to watch episode number 5 of series number 7. And what do I know about the episode already? I do know that this is the last part of our 7A. I was told that this is how it's like called by most fans. If I'm repeating this correctly, if not, I'm very sorry, Andrew. I read your email like 10 minutes ago. It's a long time and I can forget stuff in between. But yeah, I do know that the first 5 episodes like aired in a whole month because this month had like 5 weekends. So this is the very first part of series 7. I don't know what that means, whether it means that this will be a finale episode or not, or like a mid-series finale or something like that, or if there will be like bigger decisions. I mean, I am prepared. I do have my tissues ready. I also don't wear any mascara. I'm also prepared against the heat wave in this country and my hair is wet again. So I'm sorry for everyone. If you don't like it, it's just how it's going to be during the summer. What else? We do know that Rory and Amy will be with the Doctor this time because they have decided to actually travel with him. Finally! I mean, they needed Rory's dad to tell them that it's okay to travel with the Doctor, but finally, they made the decision. And now we're back to our trio. I mean, I wish that Rory's dad was there as well because I really like him. And I didn't talk about him like in the last episode. He was there and he did so much stuff. I didn't really talk about him that much. But he actually cracked me up in the last episode when the Doctor told him to supervise those cubes, or this one cube that Rory's dad had, and he was like, you have to monitor it. And the dad was taking that so seriously. He was like monitoring it for months and months. So that was just the best. And then he had all those great ideas to help out our gang. And he was there for them. He had this talk with the Doctor about the former companions and what has happened to them. And I am very surprised, to be honest, that although he had this talk with the Doctor and the Doctor told him that several companions like didn't have a great ending. I mean, he promised him that this wouldn't happen to Amy and Rory, but then again, did the Doctor want the bad things to happen to the former companions? No, he didn't. It just happened. So he has no influence over whatever is going to happen. Or most of the time he doesn't. It just happens. So making those kind of promises to Rory's dad was kind of, yeah, I don't know. He shouldn't have done that. There's just no guarantee that it's not gonna end bad. Also, I was very surprised that many of you, I mean, I have seen the IMDb rating after watching the last episode, but I was really surprised that even in the Patreon comments, people told me that they didn't really like the episode. Or they didn't like it that much before they watched it together with me and afterwards liked it a little more because I appreciated it so much. But yeah, it's so interesting because for me, this episode had everything that has to be in a good Doctor Who episode. It had the trio, it had a good threat. Granted, the closure at the end, it was too fast, it was too easy. And I have heard, my patrons told me, that this was due to the actor who played I forgot his name, like the enemy in the last episode, that he just walked off set. He was like, yeah, bon voyage, I'm out of here. So they had to like conclude the episode somehow, and that's what they came up with. I mean, I don't know what ending was actually planned, but I don't really mind, to be honest. I had so much fun with the episode and the dialogues were great. We had character development all over the place. I liked it very, very much, and I hope that even on YouTube, maybe I can get some people to like the episode more than they actually did before that, because they're able to see through my eyes and appreciate it a little more than before. I don't know. I mean, who am I, right? But yeah, maybe sometimes if you watch a show or a movie that you didn't like as much first, I had the same thing going on with Dexter, because I have watched the first 3 episodes like alone, and I was like, yeah, well, that's boring. I'm gonna watch something else. And then half a year later, my boyfriend wanted me to watch the show with him because he was like, yeah, this show's really good. You have to watch it. And I'm like, yeah, I've seen the first 3 episodes. They weren't as good. It wasn't mine. And he's like, come on, just let's watch it together. And I watched it together with him, and he was so hyped up and everything. He was like, yeah, have you seen this? Have you seen that? And oh my gosh, this is so great. That he actually took me on his side, and I started liking the show, and I watched it like till the end, and I turned out to really love it. But first watching it all alone, it wasn't as much fun. So maybe some of you do like the episode more now than they did like it before. But yeah, if not, there's nothing that I can do. One last thing before we go into the actual episode. I have been told that there is a minisode after this episode, which is called PS something something, or is it just PS? I have already opened it, just a second. It's called PS. Yeah, that's what it's called. And this is what we are going to watch right after watching this episode, before I'm gonna go into the review. I really hope I'm not gonna forget it because my brain's like 45 minutes can be very long for my brain. I don't know. Maybe you can remind me the moment we're finished with the episode, just scream very loud at the screen. Maybe I do like remember then. Just kidding. Okay, since it's very hot, go get yourself something to drink right now. Is your bottle empty? Go get a refill. Like right now, before we get into the episode. I'm not gonna start the episode until every single person has their drinks on their table, bed, sofa, couch, whatever. Here's mine. Where's yours? Go get it. Now that every person has their water, or I don't know, whatever you went to get, I'm not gonna like do commercials here for any brands, so I'm gonna stay with water. Anyways, this is what I like to drink the most. I mean, if it's really hot and you drink anything else than water with like sugar or something in it, you're more thirsty after drinking that like than before. So I'm gonna stay with water, and so should you. What's wrong with me today? Me telling you what you have to feel, what you have to drink, whatever. I don't know. I'm sorry. Okay, let's just start the episode before my mind makes up even more stupid shit. Okay, let's get into the episode.
The other half just haven't happened yet.
Okay.
Statues, the man said.
Statues like angels?
In the dark.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I love this already.
I'll believe any damn thing you like.
But you don't believe that statues can move.
Don't you? I do. So what are you paying him for? What is he supposed to do? Should better pay the doctor if you want to investigate the moving statues, because he knows what you should do. Oh, he's got an angel in his... That's... Oh my god, it's the one from outside. It's in your office.
The address
Isn't
Phil
it?
gave me was an apartment block near...
Or am I just stupid? I don't know. So many statues all around. They're like everywhere. Oh my gosh. She shook me to the core. Oh no, this is... Oh no. Oh no, this is so... Oh god. This is so cool. A look from the old lady. Oh gosh, I love this.
Hello?
That is usually not a good sign. Because there's no person in there, so who sent it down? I take the staircase. It's even healthier if this wasn't deadly. Just because you're moving your body. Uh-oh. Okay, still alive. That's good.
Where? In time. Back in time. I'm you.
From the future. Oh, the angels. He was talking about the angels. That's bad, you can't look at both sides at the same time. Yeah, I guess the future you was right. What is that? A T-Rex? A really giant statue?
You gotta be kidding me.
The Statue of Liberty just walked into the city to kill the detective on the roof of a building. Okay, I'm here for it. How did it not, like, destroy all the buildings on its way? Oh, wait, no! They can actually, like, move without walking. They can just, like, teleport. But on the other hand, why did we develop from, like, weeping angel statues to, like, every single statue that's in the world? What is going on? And where did they teleport him?
And I was packing cleavage that could fell an ox at 20 feet.
Doctor, you're doing it again.
I'm reading.
Oh, the glasses. They look cute.
I'm wearing reading glasses now on my nose, see? There you go.
I don't like them. They make your eyes look all liney.
No, they don't.
Okay, I'm gonna go get some more coffee. Who wants more coffee? Me too. I'll go.
Rory,
Uh-oh.
you have noticeable lines.
Uh-oh.
I specifically remember not noticing them.
You walk among fire pits then, sure.
So humiliating when you do that.
Coffee.
That's so cute.
Actually, that is much better. That is exciting.
They suit him as well.
Read.
The cool glasses.
And it doesn't have to end. I hate endings. As I
Can't we please not, like, talk about endings?
see me, I guess that's how it began.
I don't like endings either. That's why I'm so happy that I still have so many series to come with this show. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That statue looks angry. And that's missing. Well, great. Rory, there might be something wrong. You should probably hurry to get back to the doctor before it's too late.
I just went to get coffees for the doctor and Amy. Hello, River.
A what? Hello?
Your melody.
Get it.
What's the river doing in a book?
What just happened?
Where
Yeah.
did you get this book?
What is going on? That's
did it
the
get there?
right question to ask. And I think River might probably know.
April 3rd, 1938.
Melody Malone.
You didn't.
Yeah, well, okay.
Vortex manipulator. Less bulky than a TARDIS.
Oh,
A motorbike through traffic.
why does the doctor not have one? Could be handy as well for him. But I like the concept
Angels.
It makes sense.
of the doctor and Amy at this one side and Rory and River at the other. That's so cool.
Could help us find Rory.
And if you read ahead and find that Rory dies, this isn't any old future, Amy. It's ours.
Well, wouldn't that mean that we could prevent it if we know how it happens?
Once we know what's coming, it's written in stone.
No.
As a detective.
Once we read it, it's gonna be written in stone, and there it is, written in stone. Already. Even though they didn't read it.
Planet. I need landing lights.
Landing lights.
Yes, I need a signal to lock onto.
Oh gosh, I hope that doesn't happen.
That's an awful lot of locks for one door.
Well, now I'm anxious. Wow, it really is. Okay, I gotta get this out of my head, otherwise I can't, like, concentrate. Baby's in a dark cellar. I guess it's not gonna be the cute kind. I don't know, I just wanna know what's going on. Can't stand the feeling of not knowing. I mean, she doesn't really seem to care.
Crime boss with a collecting fetish.
Or does she have a plan in mind already?
So, girlfriend then.
Okay. Oh.
And you're going to do it quickly.
Does it really help, like, when they're chained up? You should light some wood on fire, Rory. I'm telling you right now. Because those won't last long. Light your shirt on fire, something that burns for longer.
They're deadly. What do you want with them?
I'm a collector. What collector could resist these?
Why would you want to collect something that wants to kill you? Are you stupid or something?
What's that? What's happening? Is it an earthquake?
The boy arrived.
What does that mean?
It means, Mr. Grail, just you wait till my husband gets home.
Just a moment. Final checks.
Since when?
Yeah, since when? Really? You're looking good. You can leave, the TARDIS. No, the other way. Downstairs. Downstairs. Damn it.
You'll be fine.
Not if I can get loose.
Look at him. Oh.
To break my wrist or hers? Oh no. Really?
What?
What book?
But you could prove that it doesn't have to be like this.
So we can't read.
I see.
It's easy, right?
I know, but there must be something we can look at.
What, a page of handy hints, previews?
Yeah, like Rory is in the cellar downstairs.
Chapter titles.
Oh, that's a good idea. Like Rory in the cellar.
He's in the cellar.
Gimme.
Ah! Yeah, now we're talking. Aww, cute.
Doctor? Doctor,
Wait.
what is it? What's wrong? Tell me. Doctor?
Oh, no. What?
Okay, I know. Talk to me, Doctor!
No! Get your wrist out. You get your wrist out without breaking it.
Oh, God. Now we have a dead Rory and a dead Amy. Is that where we're at?
No! They're angels! Baby angels.
Used all of them. No. How did you get out of there, mister?
He's been moved in space, not in time, and it's not that far from here by the look of it.
Okay, sounds good.
Did you get your wrist out without breaking it?
You asked, I did. Problem?
How?
You just changed the future.
Are we believing her? Just like that?
You noticed? Really, really good.
Ah, wherever it is, it's within a few blocks. There's a car out front. Should we steal it?
I don't know if I'm believing her. my god. Must hurt like hell. I had a broken wrist once. Wasn't fun. Like, at all.
No, no, no. No, stop that. Stop that. Stop it. Waste of regeneration energy. Nothing is gained by you being a sentimental idiot.
River!
Oh, you embarrass me.
River!
Stick to the science part.
Oh, he doesn't deserve that.
Never, ever let him see you age. He doesn't like endings.
But how's she supposed to do that? And an army of statues will follow us, right? Or maybe, oh no. I mean, well, he wanted to collect them. The more the merrier, right? Look at him. Smiling. And this is where it gets complicated. Oh, it's the same hotel. Like, from the beginning, where the detective was abducted. And how does Rory not? Nowhere to go. His story is so intriguing. I love it. I love it to bits.
We'll know that when we know what this place is.
Although it might end really bad, but at the moment, I'm just here. And I'm enjoying.
Rory!
Amy.
Aww. Yeah. Reunited.
Baby, please.
Doctor? What's going on? You're not gonna tell her you're Rory, are you?
Rory.
No. We've had this story the other way around. We don't need that anymore. No older versions of characters that I do love. No. It's just an illusion. Talk.
Sorry, Rory. But you just died.
What? That's not real. Okay, now I'm confused and sad.
If they could keep hold of their victims, feed off their time energy over and over again.
Oh, God.
This place is a farm. A battery farm.
What the?
This one, the city that never sleeps.
What was that?
The Statue of Liberty.
You will live out the rest of your life in that room. Until you die in that bed.
No.
And will Amy be there?
No,
How do you know?
because he was so pleased to see you again.
Doctor, he's right.
No, he isn't.
If Rory got out, it would create a paradox.
I'm all for River.
This whole place would literally unhappen.
It would be almost impossible.
Almost.
Paradox like that takes almost unimaginable power. What have we got? Hey, tell me. Come on, what?
Think about a solution instead of denying that it ever happens. That
I
it's...
won't let them take him.
Yeah,
That's what we got.
yeah.
Even if you got out, you'd have to keep running for the rest of your life. They would be chasing you forever.
Can we please stop, Doctor?
Husband, run!
I'm not sure this can work.
Husband, shut up.
What good's up?
Better than down.
I don't know if I'm supposed to laugh, to cry. Totally emotional overload. Oh gosh, this situation isn't any good.
No, but
was a way out.
Fire ladder or
What are you
something.
doing?
What the hell are you doing?
In the same building on the same night. Who else could do that?
Just calm down, please.
This is the right thing to do.
Oh,
It's a paradox, right? The paradox killed the angels. Tell me I'm wrong. Go on.
you're not wrong, but
The one time you can't manage it.
think of something, Amy. Think of something. There has to be another solution.
I'm gonna need a little help here.
Just
Downstairs, never seeing you again. Amy, please. If you love me, then trust me.
You have to!
could you? If it was me, could you do it?
No, I couldn't. Oh God, no. Shouldn't I jump with him? What the hell is going on?
Prove it.
No, I can't take you too.
You said we'd come back to life. Together. Or not at all.
What the hell are you?
In front of
Amy! Amy!
What's going on?
It's working! The
It's
paradox
working.
is working!
What does it mean? Are they gonna be alive again? Please tell me they're gonna be alive again. No. I don't want to see the grave.
You collapsed the timeline, the paradox worked, we all ping back where we belong.
Oh my gosh. I hate this show so much.
We got lucky. We could have blown New York off the planet. Can't ever take the TARDIS back then. The timelines are too scrambled.
Oh, oh my gosh. I gotta blow my nose. It's just a second.
I've been busy.
Does the bulb on top?
Oh my gosh.
Rory and Amy, then.
Yes, I know.
Oh, my heart.
Around here,
Okay.
Doctor!
I can't
time, can we just go to the pub?
concentrate. I'm sorry. Focus.
The gravestone here for someone with the same name as me.
What?
Yeah.
Doctor!
Keep your eyes on it.
Where's Rory?
No. 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 No.
I'm so sorry.
No. No.
Would rip New York apart.
Oh, that's not true. I don't believe you. Mother, it's true.
No. Just like that? What is going
Now, back away from the angel. Come back to the TARDIS. We'll figure something out.
The angel, would it send me back to the same time to him?
I don't know.
It's my best shot, yeah?
No!
Doctor, shut up! Yes, yes, it is!
Amy!
Well then. I'll be with him, like I should be. Me and Rory together.
I will never be able to see you again.
I'll be fine. I'll be with him.
Come back into the TARDIS. Come along, Tom, please.
Broccoli man! Goodbye!
No!
Why is she's she's not sad. Like, why? I don't understand. What? What does she know that we don't? Does she know where to find them in time and bring them back?
They were your parents.
Yeah. What's going on with her?
Whenever and wherever you want.
I'm sorry, but I can't be happy about this right now.
This book I've got to write, Melody Malone. I presume I send it to Amy to get it published.
Yes. Yes.
Wait, the last page was ripped out by him.
I had to write an afterword. For you.
The last page.
Yeah, the last page. That's what I just said.
Afterward, by Amelia Williams. Rory and I will be long gone, so know that we lived well and were very happy. There's a little girl waiting in a garden. Tell her a story. Tell her that if she's patient, the days are coming that she'll never forget. To see and fight pirates. She'll fall in love with a man who'll wait 2,000 years to keep her safe. This is the story of Amelia Pond. And this is how it ends.
I just went to get another pack of tissues because I used all of them during the reaction. So I do want to talk about stuff, but first of all, I do remember that we need to watch the Minnesota before I can say anything. So just give me another 1 to 2 minutes to calm down, and we're gonna get straight into the Minnesota. And we're gonna talk about everything that just happened. Okay, so 2 minutes later, not feeling any better, to be honest. I'm still in a denial phase, and I'm still having hope that this is not the end of it all, because I don't know, something is telling me that we're able to travel in time. We're able to travel in time back to where Amy and Rory are right now and somehow get them back, or I don't know. I know. I mean, I didn't want to talk about everything that happened in the episode before we get into the Minnesota, but yeah. I'm sorry, I don't want to, but the second I start saying even one little sentence, I'm just like blah, 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 blah. And 50 minutes are over. So I guess we're gonna go straight into this. Okay, 480 pixels is the best that we can get. So we're gonna have to deal with that. It's not too bad. It's called PS, which I swear to you, I don't want to cry anymore. And if this has anything to do with PS, now that we're gone, like any after Rory and Amy's story, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear about that. I just want to resolve the problem that we're having at the moment. The possible death of Amy and Rory that I'm not accepting. Please do. I can't anymore. I'm gonna save it. I'm just starting all over again with my review. Oh my gosh, this is so hard. Let's just get into this I can't say anything more. Otherwise, we're like, no. Okay, we're gonna start with the Minnesota. P.S. Let's go. Oh, by the way, for YouTube and for Patreon, if YouTube doesn't accept this as a whole, I'm gonna put it in pieces onto YouTube, and I'm gonna put the link to this Minnesota on my Patreon channel so that you can watch it along with me. Okay, let's go. Let's see what this is all about. No,
I
it's
know.
the same music.
You both have lives here, beautiful, messy lives. That is what makes you so fabulously human. You don't want to give them up. I understand.
Actually, it's you they can't give up, Doctor. No, I don't think they should. Go with him. Go save every world you can find. Who else has that chance? Life will still be here.
You could come, Brian.
Somebody's got to water the plants.
Scene that was never shot. Okay. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Yeah, I knew that it was animated. I'm sorry about with all going on. I just forgot to tell you that I knew it was an animated thing. That's what I was thinking about. I was thinking about him. Because Amy and Rory are together, but the father's the one who lost them.
Dear Dad, this is the difficult bit. If I've got this right, you're reading this letter a week after we left in the TARDIS. The thing is, we're not coming back. We're alive and well and stuck in New York 50 years before I was born. We can't come home again. I won't ever see you again, and that breaks my heart. I'm so sorry, Dad. I thought about this for years, and I realised there was one thing I could do. I could write to you, tell you everything about how we lived, how, despite it all, we were happy. But before I do, I need you to know, you are the best dad any son could have had. And for all the times I drove you mad and you drove me mad, all the times I snapped at you, I'm sorry. I miss everything about you, especially our awkward hugs. I bought a trowel. We have a small yard. I garden.
They're having a
But one
child.
more important bit of business. The man who delivered the letter, Anthony, be nice to him. Because he's your grandson.
Oh my god.
We finally adopted in 1946. Anthony Brian Williams. He can tell you everything. He'll have the family albums, and I realise having a grandson who's older than you is so far beyond weird, but I'm sorry. I love you, Dad. I miss you.
I'm sorry. It's not as if I already cried enough. No, we gotta add on to that. Yeah. I do need to ruin another packet of tissues before we can finish with this. Gosh. Before we started this episode today, I already had some kind of feeling that something could go wrong. I brought the tissues already. And I think I can remember that I was talking about not wearing mascara today because something might go wrong. So I kind of like already figured. But by no means, by no means did I imagine that something like this could happen. Never. I would have never ever thought about losing Amy and Rory in the same episode. Just like that. I mean, I just wanted to say there was not even a big bad, like a serious big bad. It was the angels, like the weeping angels. They are big bads, even if they're not there like all the time. They are big bads. At least that. They didn't die with like the cube stuff. That's what I want to say. But just one episode after Rory's dad told them to go with the doctor, after he had the talk with the doctor, and the doctor promised him nothing would happen to them. And like I said before, like starting watching the episode, I was foreshadowing everything. Oh my gosh. I'm just recognizing, like, I said, like, literally everything that's gonna happen in the episode. Like, not everything, but I was foreshadowing that something might happen to them. And you take them away. Just one episode after the doctor promised to the dad nothing will ever happen to them because he won't let it. Like, are you serious? One episode after that? Before that, they were traveling so many times with the doctor and things didn't always look good. But they always came back. And I know they're not dead. They actually lived a pretty good life and they had a baby and everything. Like, they had the life that they wanted to have. Or at least one part of that. Because I do know for a fact that Amy wanted to travel with the doctor as well. So they made the decision in the last episode to leave all of that normal stuff behind them and to travel with the doctor again because that is what they wanted to do. And what they got instead was a normal life. And then they were forced to live the normal life. We don't know if they really were happy at the beginning already or if it was a struggle to get there because in the beginning they wanted to get back to the doctor. I don't know. And did we have to do all that crappy... I'm sorry, I'm not, like, it wasn't crappy. I'm just saying this because I'm angry with whatever happened. I mean, I'm angry and I'm sad. And I'm talking, like, I have to release my emotions in some way. So I'm using curse words to express myself. And to release some tension. So... did we really have to have this crappy episode on the graveyard where we're first like, oh my gosh, they're dead, that's it, it's over, to, oh no, actually, they're not, they're alive, everything is good, to then get back to, oh no, wait a second, everything's back to bad. And this time for sure, they're gone, they're dead in this world again. Are you kidding me? What kind, like, roller coaster of emotions. That is what this was. A roller coaster of emotions. And you could see it in my eyes and my reaction. You could see it. How sad I was. How happy and relieved I was. Just to get straight back to sad. Like, What's going on? Do we have to be this cruel to our viewers? Do we have to do that? Wasn't David enough already? I'm really trying very hard to put that anger, disappointment, sadness, and all those emotions aside for now and try and talk about the episode. Just a little, because I'm not really successful with putting all the emotions aside. I'm not. But what I do want to say about the episode is that it was a very special one, that it was a super intriguing one, and that this episode is going to be on my top 3 episodes for the series. Already. I don't know what else is going to be there, but this, maybe, okay, I'm going to take that back, because to be honest, I don't know what else is going to be there. So, and I do know from previous series that Doctor Who can really have those kind of episodes, you know? This one was one of them, but that doesn't mean that there won't be 5 more of them in this series. So I'm going to take it back. But it's definitely one of the best Doctor Who stories out there from what I've seen for now. Like, it's really a great story. The writing of it all, the conflicts within the group, the paradoxes, the time travel stuff, having all those events that we had in this episode and putting them together in such a clever way. Unbelievably good. That was beyond entertaining, to be honest. And I'm not only talking about the last 15 to 20 minutes. Not only talking about this scene on the rooftop. The moment when Rory walks towards the edge. And he's like, I'm gonna jump. And Amy's like, what the frick are you doing? Get off there. Get off. You can't do that. And he's like, yeah, I have to. I'm gonna have to create a paradox. I'm gonna jump. And you have to push me. I mean, I get it. It's not easy to just jump to your death. But how selfish. Like, I don't want to say selfish. I mean, it was selfish, to be honest. I would never do that. I would never. I mean, I can't. I'm sorry. My mind's racing. I wanted to say that I would never, ever tell my boyfriend that he has to do this, because I don't want him to live with this feeling for the rest of his life, that he killed me. But then my mind went to, just a second, you can't really say that because you have never been in this situation. You don't know what it feels like at all. So don't judge him. That was like the fight that was going on in my head. I'm really starting to feel progress in terms of being able to express what my mind is actually feeling, even if it's all over the place. But from time to time, it occurs to me that my mind is doing that, and my mouth's only brabbling. And then I'm like, just a second, just a full stop over here. Now we have to recap. We have to get all of you in my thoughts so that you can follow me and you know what I'm talking about. I'm getting better at that, I promise. That scene was unbelievably cruel. And also, the moment they fell, did we have to make it a whole minute with the dramatic music and the slow motion part? Did we have to do that? Okay, and then we had River in this episode. First of all, I loved having her back with our team. But I'm just jumping straight to the end, I'm sorry. I did want to talk about her being in the episode, but I do want to talk about the ending. I do not know if maybe I didn't understand what was going on with her at the end there. But to me, it seemed as if she wasn't like sad, like really sad. She was a little sad, yeah, granted. But the Doctor was destroyed and she was like yeah, we'll have to go on. I'm gonna tell Amy to write another page of something, of the book. So, I don't know. She was more worried about the Doctor traveling alone than about the fact that her parents just died in her timeline. What's that all about? Or maybe is she just a silent griever? Is she like, yeah, I'm broken on the inside, but I'm not gonna show? Is that what happened? I don't know. I didn't really understand it, and I wish she would have shown more, like, of something. Not just concern for the Doctor, but actually for her parents. I don't know. She's always been like the cool one. She's always the one who doesn't worry because she always knows what to do. But it's her parents, just like the Doctor said when they were sitting in the TARDIS, it's your parents. So nothing? I don't know. Maybe she does have a plan for the future. I don't think so, because even with this Minnesota at the end there, it seems pretty final. So I'm believing they're gone now. You can never know with Doctor Who, though. And Amy and Rory tend to, like, they have a history of not being in the show and then coming back to the show. So also we're mid-series, but then again, kind of a mid-series finale. I don't know. This is like, this is the only thing that I can tell you. I don't know what will happen in the future. You do. Don't tell me. But yeah, I was happy that River was here again. And I really like her occasionally, like, just being there in an episode and then going away again. I mean, maybe now she's gonna stay with the Doctor, travel with him. At least that is what she said in the end there, but to be honest, she's not the most trustworthy person. So I don't know if she will, like, keep a promise and stay with him, or if she's gonna be gone in 2 episodes. I don't know. We'll see, I guess. Yeah, and that's her on the cover, by the way. I mean, you could see it in the episode already, but now, yeah, you can see it. It's her, and it's Melody. The second I read the name, I was like, yeah, okay, I know what this is all about. Also, yeah, in this scene already, at the beginning, when they were abducted and brought to the house of this, like, dude, they threw Rory in the cellar with the angels. River probably knew that he was in danger. I think she knew. But she wasn't worried at all. Like, she was like, yeah, I'm just gonna be here and talk to this guy. Like, I don't care what else is gonna happen. Like, what is going on? She didn't even show 1 second of wanting to fight for anyone. Like, in the whole episode, didn't she? Well, later on she did. She had this one idea. And she wanted to fight for Rory in the apartment, like in a hotel. But in this scene, maybe I'm interpreting this the wrong way. If I do so, please tell me. But I don't think I am. Maybe I missed something. I don't want to be too critical, because if I'm wrong, this is gonna sound very stupid. Oh yeah, and then there was this wrist thing. She showed more emotions in that scene when the Doctor healed her hand and she didn't want him to use this energy than she showed when her parents died. I don't know. She was so angry. She was so agitated in that scene. She jumped up and ran out the house because he did that, because he helped her. She's more concerned about the Doctor's well-being than about her parents' well-being. At least this is what it seems like in this episode. And then we do have this picture. With this scene. Everything goes downhill from here. Those last 10 minutes were the worst. They were equal as bad in terms of torture than the death of the David Doctor. It hurt equally as much. because I really, really love those characters. I really do. They grew on me so much. I know this is a mistake with Doctor Who. You can't like people grow on you, because you will lose them sooner or later. This is just what the show is about. But it just happens. You watch those episodes and you get to love the characters. This is what it's supposed to be like. Otherwise, it wouldn't be as much fun, would it, for the writers to break our hearts in the end? And otherwise, the show wouldn't be as good as it is if they would let characters die that no one cares about. This doesn't make sense, does it? But those two were special. They were special. Those are my most favorite companions. Like, along with Donna, they're on the same level. Maybe I do like them even more than Nonna now, because both of them are so good when it comes to being a companion. They are funny, or maybe it is because of the last episodes that we have seen. Maybe this is why. Because we, not only the Doctor, but we also got to follow them along during their days and during their normal life, and seeing them together sitting on the couch enjoying a movie or something. We were part of their life, of their real life, not only the fantastic Doctor Who side of life, but their normal life, their couple life. We were there when they got married. We were there when they fell in love with each other. We were there the whole way. Like, we've seen all those parts and we saw them growing together. We were there when he waited 2,000 years for her. And seeing them falling apart. I mean, they're not falling apart. They're still alive. They're well. Yeah. In an older timeline. I don't care if they're alive and well in another timeline. I want them to be here and alive in this timeline with me. I do sound like a 5-year-old, do I? I don't care. And this was the worst of it all. Like, of the whole episode, this was the worst. This red herring they threw at me. They're like, haha, they're alive, gotcha. Just to kill them a minute later again. Like, for real this time. It's just cruel. I have no words for so much evil. Who wrote that episode? I want to talk to that person. Because this is not how it's going to go. I want to have a talk to whoever wrote this episode. And by the way, while I was crying and saying, no, Amy, don't do that, my mind was like, if I would be in her place, I'd do the very same. Like, the very same. If my boyfriend got sucked into another reality and I could be there with him, I'd do it right away. So I do understand why she did that. And it was the right decision for her as well, as we find out later, because they have a baby, have a great life, just in another timeline. So it was the right decision for her to do, but I don't like it. And I don't have to. And then let's talk about the Doctor now. He doesn't just seem angry and sad because of the fact that Amy and Rory are gone. He seems, I mean, look at his face. He seems to be angry at River as well. In this scene, at least. I don't know if it'll last for the next episode or if it'll all be better. I don't know. I would have wished for a talk between those two in the TARDIS. If they talked about what just happened, so that you as a viewer and the Doctor and River as well can like try and understand what just happened. River moved on way too quickly from all that. Like, way too quickly. And I do wonder whether the Doctor will go and visit Rory's dad as well and tell him what happened. I mean, he does know now. Or are we to assume that whatever, I mean, it said the scene was, it never aired. The scene with the letter and all that. It was in the book, but it never aired. So are we to assume it happened, even if the scene didn't air? And when the Doctor comes back to maybe one day visit Rory's dad, he'll already know, or he won't. I don't know. If I'm supposed to know, please tell me. If I'm not, don't tell me anything. But that's interesting because they said the scene was written, but never actually aired. And I am very thankful for that, because if they had put another 2 minutes after this episode showing the father receiving this letter, I would have broken down in this chair right in front of your eyes, because I wasn't doing very well. And disclaimer for everyone, every time something like this happens, every time we watch a cruel episode like this and I'm bawling my eyes out, everyone is always very concerned for me. I am already doing better. Yes, I'm still sad. Yes, I'm still worried, concerned, and angry at everything that has happened. But I am doing better, and the minute I get off and turn off the reaction, I'm gonna do something that I really love, which is playing computer games with friends, and I'm gonna put my mind into a different place. I'm not going to be miserable as soon as I stop recording, just so you know. So don't worry, I'm fine. But yeah, if they showed the scene, it was already as a cartoon or as an animated something. It was already very sad with the music in the background and hearing Rory's voice, the real voice. It was super sad, but if I'd seen the actor that plays Rory's dad actually reading the letter crying, I would have completely broken down. That would have been way too much for me. I think the only thing that we can do now is go to the IMDb rating and see. I mean, if this is another 7 point something, I'm gonna hate IMDb. I'm gonna stop looking at the ratings because this isn't a 7 point something. No. Okay, this episode is called The Angels Take Manhattan. I was informed that the English title would be a spoilery title. The German one isn't, because it's Die Macht des Wortes, which means the power of the word. No spoilers at all. But The Angels Take Manhattan, yeah, quite spoilery. Thank you for that one. But I didn't get spoiled. As you can see in reaction, because when I saw the Weeping Angels, I was like, yay! Yay, I love them. And they are so great. Oh, before we go into the rating, I want to say that it's so strange to me, and I don't know why it is like that. But every time we see the Dalek, which is an enemy that's there many times on Doctor Who, but so are the Weeping Angels. And every time I see a Dalek episode, I'm like, oh no, not again. Because we've had this for 100 times already. But then we see a Weeping Angels episode, and we've had that for many episodes as well already. But I always get so excited when they're on the screen. I don't know why, but I do love them as an enemy. They're just great. And the mood that they create when they are in a story, this horror, mysterious vibe, I am living for that. I love that. It's so good, and I can't get enough of it. Also, I liked this story more than the last one with the Weeping Angels, like the underground one. This one was way better. But the Weeping Angels are one of the best enemies on Doctor Who, like recurring enemies. I really, really like them. Okay, let's get to the rating. This episode is an easy 9 point something for me. 9.4. 9.4. That's my rating. Okay, let's see what the people say. 9.0. Okay, that's okay, IMDb. I forgive you. 9.0 is just fine. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, thanks for that picture. It's so sad. Oh no. I'm fine, I'm good. Again, I'm good. Don't worry about me. And please let me know in the comments down below what you think of the reaction of River to all of that. First, when Rory was captured in the cellar and she didn't react at all. And second, when they died and she didn't react at all. What do you think about that? Am I alone with this opinion? Or is there somebody out there with me? And please, if there are spoilery parts, For example, for the ending, why she doesn't react. Maybe she does have a master plan, and in the next episode, she's gonna pull it out of her head. She's gonna be like, yeah, I knew this already, this is why it wasn't said. If that's the case, then don't tell me. Try to write it in a way that's not spoilery at all. If you can't, if you're like, no, I don't know if this spoils something, just don't write anything at all about that. But maybe you can talk about the cellar scene, because that wasn't like seen within the episode, and you can talk about that. I hope you had as much fun. This sounds so stupid. I hope you didn't cry as much as I did this episode. I hope you're still having tissues and you didn't really use all of them, and you have to go to the store now and buy new ones because you're out of tissues. And I hope if you are feeling down right now because of all of that, that you are going to do something that you really love after watching this reaction. Do something funny, do something stupid. Not stupid in a way when you hurt yourself or something, just something that you like doing. Surround yourself with good people, or go to the bathroom, take a bath, a bubble bath or anything like that. I don't know what you like to do. Play computer games, and I'll see you next week for a hopefully more cheerful episode. Until then, bye!